check in with the Welsh wonder, Gethin Jones, to see what mischief... I know, Marion gasped then. I think it's the new facial hair. He's been causing at the Strictly Studios. Fan her down, fan her down.
Just randomly, I found Debbie and Gio hanging out by a glitter wall, obviously. But before every rehearsal, I know you do one thing, which is... shh, because you've been quite excited the last couple of weeks on Strictly, haven't you?
Quite is an understatement.
Venus Waltz on Saturday, how's it going? Are you spinny? Are you dizzy?
No, a little, yeah, a bit dizzy at first. It's getting easier. There's certain moments I get dizzy, but that's mostly dancing with him.
I know. I've got a lot to blame you for. There's kissing, there's flashing. You do the choreography. Yeah. Explain yourself.
You explain yourself, because the kiss wasn't there. The kiss wasn't there. She just did everything. So I'm waiting for week 2 what is going to happen.
Debbie, there was no kiss in the choreography, but you kissed him.
Yes, yes, right. Gethin.
Why not? Well, just get carried away with it?
I just got carried away in the moment, heat of the moment.
And you are just grabbing this Strictly experience by the...
Yes.
You know what I mean? You did the Paso last week. There was a few surprises. Have you got anything planned for this week?
No, we're having a gentle week this week. Yeah. Yes, yeah.
A rest.
A rest. Yeah. We needed a rest after last week.
I need to recover.
You're loving Debbie as a partner.
Yeah. Oh, I'm loving Debbie as a partner, but I still need to recover from the kiss from last week.
I think everyone needs to have a bit of a lie down and a recovery, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you over the next couple of weeks. I think I need a lie down. Back to you, Zoe. You need to behave yourself, seriously.
Okay. I love it. Thanks, Gethin. Next up, he's used to competing on a world stage as a gold medal winning Paralympic athlete. But how is he handling Strictly's toughest taskmaster? It's Jonnie and Oti.
You have all the discipline and the focus, I can see that. I just want a character coming out.
When you see a big splayed hand going across, it loses its appeal, darling.
You had some impressive moves in there, like, for example, the continuous pivoting. That's a very, very difficult step to do.
Jonnie and Oti. I love it. Even in those heels, look at you prancing around. She's a genius. Jonnie, welcome to your first ever It Takes Two. Lovely to have him here. Congratulations. How much did you enjoy your Strictly debut?
It was good fun. Yeah, it was really exciting. It goes so fast, and I'm just glad Oti was there to look after me
and hold your hand.
Hold my hand.
Well, that's the thing, I guess, when you're competing, it's you. It's just you looking after yourself out there, but that's a world you kind of know. You did say to Claude afterwards that you were a little bit disappointed because you felt it had gone better in rehearsals. Yeah. Now you've watched it back, what do you think?
It wasn't as bad as I felt it went.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's still, yeah, it wasn't as good as it could have been. But that's the show, you know, you get one chance and you've got to nail it. So if only it was pre-recorded.
I know, if only. What did you think? Hello, gorgeous.
Hey.
I missed you.
No, I missed you.
Oti, what did you think of Jonnie's performance?
I loved it, you know. When he said to me that he felt a little bit disappointed, I kind of consoled him a little bit. I was like, yes, you forgot like 5 seconds, but you've never danced before. And he's in a bar, he's not even the guy who like step taps. He just looks at everybody else dancing. Yeah. And all of a sudden, he's on Strictly and he's doing your waltz. I thought that was amazing, but he didn't like that. I told him he was amazing, so
I've never been so nice to me.
Yeah,
that was the first time she was nice to me all week.
I mean, this is the thing. You have probably worked with some of the toughest coaches in sport in the world. How is Oti? How is she as in the... Yeah,
be tough, nice, be nice.
She has a reputation.
She does. But it gets results.
Yeah. You know what? Because I said, obviously, when we were getting partnered, I wanted somebody who was patient, and she was like, oh, that's not me. But she is. That's the one thing she has got. She is patient.
That's the only thing I have.
She is strict. Remember the first week, Jason, the choreographer, came in, walked through, he goes, looking great. I was like, that's the first compliment I've got a week.
So, we did our run today as well, and Jason was like, I like it. And I'm like, there you go, second compliment. There you go.
So we go backstage, she goes, don't listen to any of that. Don't listen to any of that.
You listen to me.
You listen to me, yeah.
I'm the boss here. One of the judges, Bruno, said you were like a mother and a son out there. I mean, we were all like that. Oh, were you furious when he said that? Yeah, words were had.
No, I mean, I get it, because he's really, really, like, caring. He's really soft. And I have moments in training where, I'm...
Does that mean I'm the mother?
No, but there are moments in training where I get, like, a little bit, like, in my head, and then he'll just grab it and hug and be like, it's okay, we're going to do this. So, of course, we have that already, where when I'm angry, he knows how to calm me down.
Oh.
So that's
yeah,
good.
lots of hugs,
It's a lot of hugging. Like,
it's like that,
and then
and it's great fun. Oh, I'm really upset. Give me a hug. OK, so you got to the final last year.
Yes.
You're still hungry for gold. Oti, just checking.
Why I said be nice to me?
I know. I'm never
No, the
gonna
thing
be
is,
nice.
this is completely different.
Yeah.
It's a different person, and I think if I would ever compare or try to do what I did last year, I would disadvantage myself, and it would be completely unfair to him. I'm literally taking it 1 week. Don't look at me like that. I'm taking it 1 week at a time with him. That's what I tell him. I'm like, we're gonna do the best that we can this week. I'm gonna give you everything. And that's all I can do.
Oh, and it's a jive. It's Jonnie be good. Has Jonnie been good this week?
Yes.
I'll leave that to you to decide.
How are you finding the jive?
It's so much fun. It was so hard. Monday and Tuesdays, I've figured out now, are going to be...
Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays are going to be horrible days, because there was so many steps to remember in the waltz. You know, you kind of got the routine relatively within a couple of days, but... You know, Wednesday night, and I still hadn't got the routine. I was up until, like, 1:30 in the morning trying to do it. And I text Oti, I was like, I've just done it, I'm doing it. And she goes, OK, well done. I was like,
but we have this thing, is when I compliment him, he says, you're being too nice, I can't stand this.
Okay.
And then when he does something amazing, then I go... Oh. And I just couldn't, well done, that was nice. And he goes, you should be happier than that. I'm like,
this is a great insight, isn't it? And also, you're dancing this week on your blade rather than prosthetic. What kind of challenges has that presented?
It's no challenges, really. Just trying to help, if anything. You know, this leg, as you can see, doesn't point the toe.
Oh,
so the kicks look a bit even uglier than they would do.
OK.
So the blade has a little bit of a better point to it, and it's also, there's no bounce on this. I can't get any real kind of bounce. So what I can get on my calf on this leg, I get nothing on that. So the blade just helps kind of keep the flow of the dance. So I think the faster-paced dances... I'll leave it to Oti.
I love the blade.
Yeah. Fantastic.
I love the blade. A little bit too much, but I love it. I love the blade.
Good luck with your jive. I'm sure you're going to be amazing. Jonnie and Oti. With the first elimination of the series fast approaching, breathe in, our couples have been working overtime in the training rooms all over the country. Here's how Ruth, the Reverend Richard and Brian have been getting on.
So this week our dance is the Charleston, which I love because it's a lot of fun, but blimey, it's fast.
Wow, not bad. Ruthie is amazing. She's a natural Charlestoner.
By the way, the towel's not a prop. This is my towel because I literally sweat through the whole dance.
Just a bit faster. I'll tell you what she's going to struggle with. What to do with all the points she's going to get. Boom.
Diane and I have got the American Smooth this week and continues the kind of growing narrative of the unlikely love between me and Redo. Beauty and the Priest.
It's called the American Smooth, and at the moment it's the American Rough.
It's a little ungainly. I saw myself in the mirror looking like a sort of circus dog that had been trained to dance on its back legs.
I have faith and I have hope that it's going to become the American Smooth by Saturday.
I've been told less chit-chat, more cha-cha-cha, and I've really got to pull my finger out.
This dance is fast-paced. It's go, go, go. I need big smiles, energy, sexiness.
I'm getting so old for this. I'm 30 years older than her, and she keeps going, well, it's just a number. But I say, yeah, it's a big number. All right, don't shout at me. It's got to be entertaining, and I think I can do that. Can we have a cup of tea?
Nope.
Go for it, Brian. Our next guest had all the ingredients for a Michelin-star debut. The recipe was simple. Take one dishy TV chef, add one spicy Latin goddess, mix with a fiery paso, and season to taste. It's Karen and Simon.
I got my hair checked. It needs to be refined. You have to bring artistry to it.
Well, there was no quest for a Spanish line, so it did lack a lot of shaping.
Well, I thought you came across with sheer determination. A good job. Well done.
He's a gentleman. And you get to come on to the Spice Girls, would you believe it? What a powerful passo, Mr. Rimmer. To song 2 as well, Blur. I think it was so brilliant. How was your first performance for you?
I loved it. You know, the most terrifying moment is when I was standing on that box before it started. You go, and 30 seconds. If somebody had come up to them and said, listen, you don't have to do this. You put your coat on and you can go home, I would have taken it. It felt like I was about to leap out of a plane. But after that, I genuinely loved it.
And you were submerged in it and lost. Look at you there.
I was passo, Zoe. I was passo.
The passo with a capital P. Karen, I must congratulate you on now being the longest-running female pro on this show. 6 years. She is the queen. Yes, you wear the crown. You wear the crown. How much fun are you having with this one? I mean, you're both foodies for a start.
I mean, he's not allowed to come into the studio if he doesn't bring any food.
OK, that's a good
He has to keep me happy by feeding me. And then I feed him knowledge.
Yeah.
He feeds me food.
It's a perfect,
simple, simple equation.
Like she eats.
I can't believe how much she eats. I genuinely eats all day.
Energy. I know, it makes me cry. So the judges, they give you 17, but so much love online, including this completely impartial tweet from Tim Lovejoy, your co-host from Sunday Brunch. She says, yes, Simon Rimmer nailed it. The best dancer I've ever seen. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Is that the nicest thing he's ever said to you, Simon?
The only.
Bless him, did he give you a little bit of a ribbing?
Do you know, the thing with Tim is, I mean, you know him well,
Yeah.
he has been so tense about what's going on. Every day I have to give him an update how training's going.
Yeah.
We had a tough day on Wednesday, and I sort of phoned him and he said, are you all right, mate? Is everything OK? So we generally concerned, but yeah, then the other side of it is, yeah, constantly.
I know, it's kind of like a marriage, though, isn't it? He's your telly husband, and that's kind of how it is, I think, when you work with someone that closely. Obviously, this man invented pulled pork.
You
Karen,
did?
Fact, yeah.
This is a
fact.
How?
fact. Look it up
Yeah, it's a
on,
fact.
How do you do that?
I mean, that must add a lot of pressure to you when you have to come out with new routines, Karen.
Pulled pork?
Yeah.
How do you cook it? Barbecue sauce?
It's that thing that, you know, the Americans claim that they invented it in the 1800s.
I did it.
We all know that I invented it in the studio 4 years ago.
Yeah, you did. I love that. So we've got to quickly talk about Flo as well. Flo, your daughter, Claude, was saying how she's changed her surname.
Yeah.
Have you had any feedback from her, or has she gone into witness protection after that?
Well, Flo started at university last week,
Yeah.
so she famously said, right, I'm going to change my surname so nobody knows.
Yeah.
So, no, she watched it like all good students. She watched it in a pub.
Yeah, perfect.
So she's been quite happy.
She's all right. Oh,
Yeah.
good. That's OK. You need the support from the family. I don't want to alarm you, but let's have a little look at telly chefs and their past. You know, not always there, but, you know, sometimes they get better. So this is their first week scores. James Martin, his first week out on the block, he managed to get 22 points. He did go on to, I think it was like the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Gary Rhodes, not quite so, with 17. I love him. Dave Myers, still one of our favourites. Karen, he was your partner. He got 16. Ainsley Harriet's first week out, 20 points. So, Simon, you there with your 17. Remember, James Martin, semi-final. Remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that. Has he given you any tips?
In fairness to James, he did send me a good luck message just before the very first week.
Yeah.
Since then, I've heard nothing from him, but...
He's been incredibly visiting a bookshop.
Yeah.
So this week, a very different mood, and it's waltz. And it looks pretty beautiful, I have to say, Simon. How's it going? You enjoying it?
I've really, really loved it. It's completely different. I mean, there's no such thing as an easy dance. The tempo has been very different. Technically, it's much harder. But the great thing is, genuinely, she is the best teacher. Everyone else might claim they have the best pro dancer. They don't, because I genuinely do. She is the best.
I love
she really is.
Look, she's gone all funny.
Are you going to bring me cookies?
Just keep feeding her, that's what I'm saying. Also, you're dancing to You'll Never Walk Alone. You're a massive Liverpool fan. That could be quite an emotional moment.
Who's boo then? Kick that person out.
Yeah. get that.
I genuinely am concerned that I might have a few tears at the end of it. Because, I mean, today when we were rehearsing, it is really emotional. We filmed at Anfield, and obviously, as well as it being the greatest song ever, it also was so synonymous with Hillsborough, the 96 who died. So, you know, my dance is going to be dedicated to them. So I've got to do them justice, aside from doing us justice as well.
That is a beautiful thing. My dad loves you. He's a massive Liverpool fan. Good luck this weekend to the two of you, and just keep feeding up. Simon and Karen! Got all gooey now. Right, now, the training updates just keep on coming. Here's how things are going in camps McFadden, Hawkins, Coleman and Atkinson.
It's this drive.
Tango is a very strange dance. You have to contort your body into positions that really don't feel natural at all.
Stretch. Strong frame. Energy. It's a ballroom dance. Joe will have to remain in very strict position all the way through.
It's remembering to do the right body shape as well as the steps.
Where are you going?
That way.
That way.
Okay. You said this was going to be easy. Okay.
It's getting.
There are so many things in cha-cha that we want from our partners that are a massive ask. Where's my straight leg?
It's here. There are so many steps. And then just when you think you're getting to grips, you try it with the music and it's twice as fast. It's really hard.
So far, I've spent more time saving Charlotte's face from hitting the floor.
You've got to let go of my hand. I'm just thinking, oh no, if this goes wrong, it's going to look really bad.
The Charleston is all about kind of sharp movements, so we're running it bit by bit just to try and get that kind of syncopation.
Susan is such a hard worker. She's come in and she's just run the routine. She's applying everything that I'm asking her to. And I'm so surprised about how quickly we're progressing at the moment. It's really exciting.
I'm so tired, but I'm still syncopating. I'll tell you that, I'm still syncopating.
Really good.
Better.
1, 2, 3, 1.
This week we are doing the waltz. It's so elegant and it's so flowy and beautiful. There's a lot about controlling your balance and posture.
That's it.
It's really hard, isn't it?
Posture is definitely the thing that Gemma is finding the hardest at the moment.
If I can't get it straight away, I get frustrated.
Yeah, keep going, don't worry.
There's no point being here if you're not going to give 100%. So, 1000% Aliash knows that I will graft until it's perfect.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Lovely.
Go again.
Oh, look at her arm, look beautiful there. Well done, Gemma. As we all know, there's nothing more Gethin Jones would love than to get back on the Strictly dance floor. Earlier today at Elstree, he found the one person who could make it happen. Let's hope he didn't mess it up.
So the class of 2017 are well and truly established, but who puts them together? Who chooses? Who does Strictly? Well, the lady who knows the answer is in here. That's Bruno's socks. That's random. Hi, Vinny. How's it going?
It's going really well.
What are you doing in here? You're picking an outfit for tomorrow night, are you?
I am for myself, not for the celebs.
It's your job to get everyone together for the show. How do you do it? Where does it start?
Well, it normally starts in November or December. When everyone's getting very excited about the final, I'm thinking, how can I possibly top this cast? So I start thinking about what kind of names I'm going to approach next year.
You do it straight after that, so you're already thinking maybe about next year. And what about the partnerships? It must be difficult to put the right celebrity with the right professional dancer.
I think it's a gut instinct. Obviously, we want everybody to enjoy themselves whilst they're on the show, but I guess the main requirement is it's height. You know, you wouldn't put a short dancer with a very tall celebrity. But the rest of it's about personality, it's about chemistry, and you know, you're going to be spending a lot of time with your professional dance partner, and we really want to make sure people enjoy themselves.
It's working so far. Are you here today, be honest, just to check everyone's behaving?
Well, you know, that's my
You might
job.
be. Come on, I'll give you a hand. I'll pick some out for tomorrow. What about that? Well, that's Craig's, actually. That's not going to work.
Oh, the wonderful Vinny. Right, my next guest